everyone, welcome back to the channel, and here we are back in the hallway because we've been busy, haven't we, just getting on with the hallway.
We've actually made quite a bit of headway, actually, far more than I expected to. We've got basically one wall left downstairs to do, so that's some really good work.
What was that?
I don't know.
Our house makes noises though sometimes.
Yeah.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, something to do with painting is falling over.
We're decorating, this is what happens in this house.
But yeah, so you can see we've been busy painting, busy doing lots of finishing touches actually. But I do need to finish one more wall. But otherwise, yeah, I'm really happy with how it's
we
looking.
do. We need to finish one more wall, which is actually just behind the camera. We've been busy. We just want to get it finished. You're trying to take it easy though. Doctor's orders.
I had the nurse have a go at me today for not taking it easy enough. And I have been taking it easy. I will hasten to add, I haven't been doing what I would normally do. But yeah, so I have to take it easier, I think is the phrase that I need to say.
You're not good at that.
I'm not. But no, I have been resting, I've been relaxing whilst you've been busy doing lots of stuff around here, basically.
And we're going to show some clips of what we've been up to.
Indeed, yeah, we've got some lovely clips of, what we've been up to. Really.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy the catch up. So we're going to put those clips on. Shall we just put them on now?
Oh, why not? That's a good time.
And we'll just come back in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy the rest of the video and we'll be right back.
Yeah, see you in a minute. put some panelling on the walls up here, but do we go bottom wonky line or top wonky line?
But they're not wonky.
No, they're straight to the house. This is true, they are very straight to the house. But they look a bit wonky. No, they're not.
Because the house is wonky.
Yeah, it is. But we're going to go for, I think, the bottom one, because then it's not too high. And we're apparently going up there, and round and up there. Float paneling. Right, so next steps are the stairs behind us. That is our next goal. And I don't know if you can see really very well from there, but we've kind of marked out where we're going to do our paneling. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, my words are going for me today. So the sort of the faux paneling on the walls, and yeah, I think we've decided the height and the angles of how we're going to do it. We just need to work out the details now, I think.
We were actually drawing it out, weren't we, on the wall with your big pencil?
I was drawing it out with my big pencil. I was drawing it very straight.
I know, but we didn't film it.
No, because
but it was quite funny.
It was hilarious.
It was actually really hilarious, and we didn't film it.
But I want to have straight lines and make it look neat. But apparently the house has got other plans. We can't do it that way. And
the thing is, if you draw it straight with the actual, what is it called, the meter?
Yeah, the spirit level.
With the spirit level, it is straight according to the spirit level, but it doesn't look straight according to the walls of the house. So even though it's straight, it's going like this.
Yeah.
Goes to show the house is leaning.
Yeah, it's kind
like
of not, but I think the house makes you move to the house. So yeah, I've got that level right, but the up and down, I think we've had to move it slightly to make it look right with the stairs. But I think we're happy with the end result.
We have to work with the house. I think that's when you have to work with the house. I think that's what it means. If it's a bit old, an old house like this, and it slopes, it's not straight.
You've got to make it look right.
Yeah.
But we're going to carry the colour right up the stairs, and you can see probably you were busy painting the skirting boards, so we've got the skirting boards done, and we're going to same colour right up the stairs. It's going to look lovely.
We did consider changing the colour from here onwards, and I did, but no. I think you were.
You'd already painted half up the stairs with the yellow and the skirting board, so
we
were halfway there.
Like I know, but like a sage green or something, and like transitioning the colour through the hallway.
It would look nice.
But then I really like the glow of this kind of buttery colour. And I really like it, and I think it gives it a nice glow. And I think once it's all accessorised in the hallway and everything finds its place, I think it's just going to look great, just as it is.
I think it's going to look lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, this stairwell is on the north side of the house as well. So although we have windows, and it is reasonably light, it doesn't get sunshine through this side. So it can be quite dark. So I think actually having like a yellow, like you say, is going to really brighten it, and it's going to look lovely, I think.
Yeah. And I think we're quite excited about getting on with the panelling on the next level now, because the downstairs is pretty much nearly done.
I mean, I can't wait. I really can't wait
to get it finished.
Just because I could do it again and finish.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's been ongoing for a while, and it's
going to be a big part of the house just done.
I'd like it done.
It really is like the heart of the home, I think, as well. The stairwell,
it is
always going up and down and through it, and so it influences everything about the home. And it sets the tone for the rest of the house.
Well, we need to go right to the top of the house with this as well. So it's not just this stairwell here; it's the next flight of stairs and the landing. So I'm assuming we're going to stay with the same colour, but we will see.
I think we will. Probably we will. And we were saying about how happy we were with this particular style of panelling that we've managed to create and that you've done, as you know, and it feels like it's always been here.
Yeah, it does.
Although it's freshly painted, it could be old panelling that's actually just been freshly painted, and it does look like it's just been part of the house.
My imperfections have worked well there because it's not perfect in how I've done it.
And that's
so
what's great, is that it doesn't
fits.
have to be perfect.
No, it fits really well, and I'm actually really, really happy with it. It doesn't look like it's new panelling in an old house. It looks like it, like you say, it looks like it's been here forever.
And nothing looks new in this house because it's not. And I mean, everything's a bit rugged. It's not straight. It's got a bit of a curve. Even the walls have a bit of a curve to them.
Yeah, weirdly,
the stairs.
Yeah, they do. The stairs are obviously not. Yeah, obviously not straight.
So the panelling doesn't have to be straight or perfect either, and it fits in just great.
Yeah.
So,
the end result, really happy with.
Yeah. And we have plans for the panelling for this part of the stairwell.
Yes.
We'll have slightly different panelling. We're not going to have this heavy, high panelling because it is quite heavy, and we wanted it to be like that downstairs. So it's hard wearing. It's good for when you come in and the doors are open and, you know, people are going in and out. So it's good because we can just wipe this down and keep it clean, and it's just hard wearing, and it's insulating the walls down here.
It is.
But for upstairs, we want it to feel a little bit lighter. That's the idea, is just to lighten it up a bit and for it to blend in. And so we've been just designing our own panelling ideas. And I think it will work, but you'll have to wait and see.
I think it will. I think it's going to look really good.
We have to wait and see.
Yeah, we just need to work.
We don't know what it's going to be like.
Yeah, and I will actually look at making the panelling straight when I do that as well. The panelling might be on the wall; it won't be straight, but it'll be straight within itself, and I'll be really happy with that. My husband will be really happy with that.
Yeah. That's it. So I don't know. Have we mentioned everything?
I think so.
So I think that's the update for this video. It's all about the hallway because that's what we're doing.
Really
and you know, we like to keep everything transparent with you, and just that's how our videos are. You get what we're doing at the time, and that's it. And this is what we're doing. So we hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you do like our channel, don't forget to subscribe because that really helps us out.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. It gets us moving forward. And I was going to say, add a comment. Love to hear what you've got to say. Views and opinions of what we've done would be great.
And also, we've got coffee.com.
I believe we have.
So check out that in the description.
Excellent. Well, thanks ever so much, everyone. Been great speaking to you again. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Absolutely. Wish you all a brilliant week, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.